Hi and welcome to Snowboard Instructor Tool. After a major technical setback, let's have a look at our student today. Hey. As usual, feel free to pause the video, finish your analysis, and write it in the comment section down below. If you like the training, consider liking the video, sharing it with your coworkers, and subscribing to the channel. Following the technical problems I've had, I lost all the video projects. I'm trying a new setup, which hopefully would always to work well. Not fully finished, but it will help me show a little bit more the analysis. It also does mean I'm gonna do more like a live commentary. So, okay, his goal is to improve his free riding. We can see it down here. For physical, he's been snowboarding for 10 years. That's the information we have. And he's an adult man. Psychological, he looks keen on his riding. There's no fear that show up on his body language. Terrain condition, it's a pretty steep terrain, more like intermediate terrain. It's definitely uneven terrain. We even see some patch of grass here and there. There's nobody on this terrain and there's very good visibility. The equipment, if we look here, it's just 20 board, look like a duck stance. Nothing that jump out as being bad or that could be improved. As usual, for my observation, I'm gonna use the CASI skill system. Feel free to use the one of your certification. Position and balance, again, if we look a little bit further, is very stable, is quite centered on the board, and is relaxed. You can see the body is moving a lot with the terrain, especially the lower body. So it's nice and centered on the board, everywhere during the turn. For pivot, on his toe side, we have one a little bit further. There we go, here. So pivot on his toe side. Zoom in a little bit. We can see he's initiating with his shoulder, so with his upper body. First things I get in place. Just like that. Really almost counter rotation. But then we can see the body is not really going into the end of a counter rotation position. Just here we can see it's literally the shoulder that initiates the turn, and then the lower body catch up and it keep in a very good position. On his heel side, the initiation happened through the lower body, no problem. And again here, a little bit again that toe side and the upper body. Not even so much initiation, more than halfway through the turn. For pressure control, he has some pretty good absorption. Can catch up a little bit further. We can see on the legs, they're absorbing the terrain. The upper body is not really moving a lot. But the legs are completely absorbing the terrain. Very good absorption. For edging, it's pretty good edging. So, pretty good edging quite early on. During the whole turn. And it's here. And for the toe side. Again, pretty good edging. It's grippy, it works well. Timing and coordination, the turns are fairly symmetrical. Have a quick look through them. So the turns are fairly symmetrical. There's a long traverse in between each turn. Here we go. So he's finishing his turn here, and he's traversing a lot before he starts the next turn. Then he's finished his turn, and he's traversing a lot before he starts the next turn. And on and on. Always a big traverse in between the turns. On the steep terrain, also, I think we see it here. We see it very well here. On the steep terrain, he's initiating the turn through pivots, then he's doing his S change, and then he's controlling the pressure. Don't see it so well, I think, on the toe side because of the bumps. Can't see it so well. Again, it's pivot first, then the S change, and then it's going for the pressure. So that's for my observation. Okay, my instructor goal during initiation, my goal will be to be projecting the hips toward the inside of the new turn. So he's gonna initiate his turn here. And my goal will be to get his hips, and so his shoulder will follow, projected towards the new turn, on the inside of the new turn first. And then we can do pivots and anything else. What he's doing right now is to pivot the board and the hips inside the turn is a little bit more of a result. I would like it to be the action. For that, we'll do two exercises. The first one will be to initiate the turn by riding the board flat across the four line for a short time. For example, here, the idea will be you want to initiate the turn, so we flatten the board for like just not even a meter, and then we initiate the turn. So we get an extra step before initiating the turn. That should help him just having one step toward projecting his hips toward the inside of the turn. My second exercise will be to drop the hips to the inside of the turn to initiate the turn. Again, if we go back here, so the idea would be get the board flat and then drop the hips. So when the board is flat, then the hips drop directly this way. And it has to be a feeling of dropping the hips in order to combine the edging and the pressure. So this is my analysis with K, trying a little bit of a new setup so I can actually control the video and show you, as well as a live commentary as I show the video, which is much harder. I still need to add a little bit more into the setup. I would like to be able to draw onto the video. I look forward to seeing your analysis down in the comment section. Feel free to let me know your feedback about the video, about the new setup. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.